The plane just land. I'm black.
As black.
I am black.
Takeover continues. Baddies Africa.
What is going on, Entertainment? So Top come out with another video. We doing a Zeus Town Hall. Before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video, okay? Now, let's start off with Natalie. Natalie, you give me so much material, Natalie. It's not even funny. This is the same woman who was calling DTV a clout chaser. So I want all y'all people that be coming at me in the comments talk about you so biased against DTV. And she need to respect Natalie. She do be clout chasing. She is a clout chaser, okay? That may be true, but guess who else is a clout chaser? Natalie, okay? So if we are gonna be giving y'all backlash to be a little fair, because this is very clout chasing. This is clout chasing to the max. This is clout chasing to the T. You hear me? Okay. Now, apparently, Cenat and I guess Natalie were supposed to be collabing at one point with the Baddies. I'm guessing gonna appear on his stream. Who knows, right? She never showed the DMs for the people that already kind of know about this. So her and Cenat, I guess, were messaging, and I guess Cenat wasn't setting like an exact time date or whatever to be able to do the collab, right? So Natalie got mad and started her own Baddies University. She went on Twitch. She started streaming on Twitch. And then she went and called out Cenat, I guess, for moving weird.
The DMs, and you're reading my DMs to you right now. I'm not a little girl. I'm a boss. I'm really the boss. So I feel some type of way that you
I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
Keep on doing like weird little kitty shit. I'm not a kid. I'm grown. I'm a boss. Again, the creator of Baddies. A streaming show. It's a streaming network. And you just, I don't know. So it's like, stop DMing me, asking what we can do with the Baddies. And me and my Baddies, again, I just feel like you're playing. It's funny because I can play too. Baddies University. I went to USC, fight on Trojans. I'm smart. A businesswoman. So smart. You don't own Baddies and you don't own University. I will literally have a fucking ball. Matter of fact, I want to book all of the biggest athletes that played college, any sport. Okay? The Baddies, look, it's Baddie University. I'm going to show you some shit. You missed out on a lot of things that we could have did on your little university. I didn't see it.
When somebody says little, they try to be funny. They're trying to diss you.
I just heard recently about it. And I went to my DMs and I'm like, why do you keep DMing me saying, let's collab? And I will post the DMs and you're reading, and you don't want to collab. I'm too expensive? Or the streams are going to really stream. Which one is it? I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm going to stream. Everybody follow my Twitch. Ain't no shade to Kai. I just feel like.
After she shades him. Here's how I feel. I just think that, to me, this is very clout chasing. You say all these things about certain girls clout chasing online and talking crap and doing stuff online, but you have done a lot of clout chasing in your background, Natalie, and this is the most recent that you did. Not everybody has to want to work with you, okay? I've learned this the hard way. You think, oh, just because you have a name or just because you're somebody, everybody just is supposed to say yes and just hop up and run and work with you. That doesn't work like that, Natalie, okay? And who knows if Cenat is even running his messaging on his Instagram. He probably even has a team to do that with. And my whole thing is, you dissing this man, but he made probably millions of dollars off of that streaming university. And not only that, he paid $3 million to be able to start and do the university, which was for a few days. And he had Nicki Minaj on his platform. So what makes you think that you're too expensive? That's what I want to know. Like, Natalie's delusion, like, in order to make it in life, you got to be as delusional as Natalie Nunn. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all think I'm trying to be funny, but it's a serious advice that I'm giving to girls. You got to be delusional, because look how far it got Natalie. Like, you have to. Okay? Now, she started twitching the night of, which, by the way, if y'all don't follow the Twitch, follow the Twitch. No shade. This is a shameless plug, or in Natalie's words, clout chasing. Okay, so follow my clout chasing ass on Twitch, Evan Entertainment with an underscore. You hear me? And I will say this: it is not easy to grow on that platform. Many have tried and many have failed. So, Natalie, don't think it's as easy as it is. Like, y'all got to understand the way that Twitch works. It's free for the most part, but if you're tuning in live, it does have ads. In order to get rid of the ads, it's subscription based. So people have to really mess with you to be able to, pay for that subscription based tier. So that's all I'm saying at that point. Like, you got to kind of be realistic with yourself. We're already paying with Zeus, and it's a lot of people that don't even pay for Zeus. They watch it on a bootleg app, or they just tune into recappers like myself. So let's just, hype down that Nat. Now, at this university, who knows if the Twitch is still up? Somebody told me that it got taken down or something recently. But anyways, she decided to give Summer a punishment.
Detention. Yes, you're in detention. Already? You've been in detention. No. She said, I love that. No. You're going to African American Studies class. That's what you're about to do.
Now, Natalie, you're not helping this summer situation at all. The girl that just apologized for making that comment, and you trying to dig her into a bigger ditch. Okay? Someone don't even need African American studies, okay? She doesn't need that. She needs to go back to high school, better yet.
Going out to the club. We're going to Cincinnati out to the club. You are heading to African American Studies class.
Exactly.
Oh my God. She said, oh my God.
I think I'm gonna go there.
She is gonna go there.
Yeah,
she said, I'd rather go there instead of the club. Everyone.
Okay, because being in Africa didn't help. What makes you think African American Studies is gonna help you out? Okay, now enough about the baddies for a second, you guys. We have some exciting news to share, y'all. Johnson's Cabaret is coming back. Woo! When I tell y'all, when I seen this, I screamed happiness because we are baddie out at this point. I know the entertainers are baddied out. I'm baddied out. So the fact that Cabaret is going to be filming very soon, I'm very excited. This is why I be telling y'all, I don't know why Natalie be promoting Bad Boys, because they keep just overlooking Bad Boys. So it's like, for my guys, hit up Isaiah, go to Playboys, because that's going to be your best bet. Okay? She said, we start filming season 6 in 2 weeks. Ladies, if you want to come out there and film season 6, keep a lookout. You can send your audition tapes real soon for the Cabaret. Okay? Now, speaking of the Cabaret, this is how I knew the show was going to be filming soon, because the girlies from the Cabaret have been going back and forth. I'm talking like clockwork. I said, oh, they about to start filming. Because the way that the Cabaret girls have been going back and forth, you guys, I'm talking about girls that have not even been on a recent season, popping up out the blue, talking they talk, okay? And saying what they got to say, right? Now, one of the people that's been going back and forth is Raven has been going back and forth with a lot of the girls from last season, because as y'all know, Raven's no longer a part of the Cabaret. Joseline almost halfway allegedly leaked her address online. So Rose had something to say to her regarding a comment that she made, calling like the girls liars, and specifically calling Drea a liar, because she did a Q&A on her story, and someone said, who don't you like in the Cabaret, girl? He said, oh, that's easy. The number one liar out the Cabaret is Drea and a few others. She knows what's up. I'll do a tea time for later. Okay? So that got a lot of the Cabaret girls in the comments in a frenzy. All right? Rose said, just say you want to be on season 6. Diamond said, you're a cop caller. Sit this one out. Which had Danny jumping in and said, gag, 911, I have an emergency, get the nurse out, she out again, and she gonna beat me a real bad, with laughing emojis into it. Okay, which Raven replied back, said, "Here go hot breath thinking I need a storyline to be on another season." She probably mad because I heard she didn't make the cut behind the scenes. But y'all heard that from me. Goodbye. Okay? That's Raven. Diamond replied back, said, "LOL." And then that's when Danny replied back, said, "We don't play police games. We don't gaslight all year and get scared when they react." Okay? Now, if Rose doesn't come back, I wouldn't be too mad at it. But I do want to see Raven come back. I know you don't come back for 1,000,001 times, but a lot of the Cabaret girls kind of want Raven head. So it'll be interesting to see her being there. Okay? Because even a comment to Clout, they said, "Why is y'all wondering coming out about posted tea time? Let me guess. Johnson's Cabaret is around the corner. Y'all looking for storyline and spots. If that's the case, the ones who been coming out with strange animosity can stay home. We not checking for y'all respectfully." Okay? It's even come to the point where Gang has been arguing with some of the Cabaret girls. Y'all probably wonder, who the hell is Gang? T-Love is Gang. This is
Hit where we're not one time. Bitch, what gang is you in? Because if you in any gang, they should let you go. Let you go without a beating, without any problems. They should just send you home because you can't fight. Gang on gang, bitch. But you didn't hit where we're not one time.
T-Love is Gang. Now, she even tried to do, like, I guess, a story time exposing some of the girls. She said, why my sisters and I had to jump Miss Natural. She said, "Why I went to jail for a terrorist." Okay? Now, we all know MZ is Miss Natural. Now, this is probably some stuff that happened off camera, and that's what she was referring to. But a lot of the girls ended up calling her out as well because they felt as if she was starting stuff in order to end up on the season. Okay? Natural replied back saying, "Same reason she texted me to talk yesterday." Okay, child, if it has anything to do with Miss Natural, I feel like some cat is getting ate. No shade. We all know how Miss Natural get down. You're me. One thing about it, if you don't want your girl to get turned out, don't bring them around Miss Natural. Miss Natural gonna lick her down. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Right? I will say though, I want these girls to come back. I want, of course, Danny and Drea, and y'all probably thinking, why? Guess what? To me, they've become a little bit of staples. So I feel like it wouldn't be right unless they return. Okay? I feel like Egypt should return. Her hands are not to be messed with. Okay? I feel like the Erica girl, I love that. She needs to return. Okay? The winner of last season needs to return. One of the winners, I forget her name. The one who dances really, really well, you guys. Y'all, it's not that she wasn't memorable. It's just her name is slipping my mind. Y'all know who. The fan favorite of the season. She needs to return. Okay? And that's just to name a few. All right? Who do y'all want to return to the Cabaret? And also, what city do y'all think Jocelyn should step into? All right? Now, Elsie Kai from Zimbabwe gave her opinion on what she thought of the latest episode, you guys.
And she saw something happen, and I felt like it was unfair.
Yeah.
And she handled it for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, because like when I was fighting Rican on the next episode, and like when you're fighting, you're not aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? So something was about to happen, and she peeped it before I did because I was fighting, and she, handled it for me. But I think Lex was a realer friend than Tavii was, because
Next episode and take the fade for you.
Okay. Now, she also has some things to say about Tavii, like she did in this clip, and basically called out Tavii for switching up on her. Now let me tell you this, Elsie, you might want to be careful. Let me Papa doesn't like the spoilers. We saw what happened to Siki and the girls, okay? He don't like the spoilers, and he don't like you calling his show scripted. So just tread lightly.
two different personalities. Like, and even on Baddies Africa, we couldn't even maintain being friends. So literally two different walks of life. She wants to be someone like me. She wants the luxury life. She wants a nice car, the nice house, a nice purse, She wants that. And I do have that. For her to say, I wouldn't be friends with.
Child, if I have that, you wouldn't catch me nowhere near Zeus or Not STV. I'm sorry. The goal is to go on that show in order to obtain those things. If you have obtained those things, why the heck would you go on those things on that platform? For clout? Oh!
Elsie in real life, very much so delusional because I wouldn't be friends with you in real life. Like all my friends are business owners. They have 2 years. She owns a boutique in 4 fronts in Atlanta. You are a pastry chef in Florida for elementary kids. She switches up, she hits me. It's crazy because she literally discussed. I have a video of her crying about me saying, I love you so much, Elsie. You are a good friend. And then next minute you stalk me. Yeah. And then the crazy thing is, later on in the episode, you'll see even after she fought me, I was still not rooting for her, but I was still like defending her. Damn.
Okay, now she probably hit you because she was mad that you couldn't get your lick back. That's why she said, "Damn." Okay, when you was not really doing much of anything. I will say, I'm gonna wait till it airs for me to really judge the situation. But I kind of hate when girls do that, especially when they get on some of these shows, like some of these, I wouldn't say low level, but low vibrational shows. When they get on the Now That's TV or the Baddies type shows, I hate when they put other girls down because it's like, you're not on Housewives. You're not on Lifetime. You're not on cable television to where like you're that above. Because if you were on those type of stuff, levels, then you could talk about these girls and be like, oh, they ain't ish, they ain't nothing. But until then, it's sort of like you're amongst the crowd. So that's what bothers me. Okay? That is what gets me. Now, Fauna had to reply back to what Elsie Kai from Zimbabwe had to say about her talking about her and also Tavii.
Lying, doing the same shit that you got caught up for all season. Bitch, you got caught up all season for being a compulsive liar. And that's your problem. You need to learn how to shut your mouth. And you don't know how to do that. Anyways.
Fauna reminds me of Seven, by the way. She's very gorgeous.
You're fighting Rican in the room on the bed. I let y'all fight. Bitches are saying, oh, fuck her up, Elsie, but touching Rican to break up the fight. Don't touch my friend if you're treating for the next bitch. So that's why I went over there. I didn't never jump. I don't have to jump you, Elsie. And you are all people in the house will be the last bitch I jump. Straight up. Elsie, you get on
next episode and take the fade.
Okay, I will say though that Elsie to me is slowly but surely becoming the star. Okay, now she may not look like the part of the star, but she's slowly but surely becoming the star. All right, let me know what y'all think down below. Are you guys going to be tuning into Baddies University over there on Twitch? If not, go over there and check me out though. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.